Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Civil Canadians. I'm Scotty Vina. I'm with Good Old King, Kansas. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Scotty. You know, the life itself is fantastic.
Yeah, and I kind of love that poster that's behind you.
I was wondering, something looked a little different on the... Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
What do you think? Scotty, what do we get this when you join the 80K club and certain videos? If Marvel decides to ring you up and say, yo, Scotty V, we've got a little present for you.
We got a poster for you.
Got some love for you, huh? Man, it's like the 70s all over again.
Yeah. I wish that happened, but that was not the case.
But I know that has your hands all over it, or magic, or you're doing anyways. It looks good, man. It brightens this side of the the set up here a little bit more.
I love it,
Even though the King's on the side, it's bright enough. But Jesus, I'll share the spotlight with these guys.
All right.
Okay, Scotty.
So, today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to fix the DCEU.
Oh, yeah, because there's a lot of chatter online that, how would you fix DC? Would you reboot it? What would you do? Would you keep people? So we're going to be talking about the DC because, we support both sides, Marvel and DC. I don't want you guys to hate. You guys are all pro Marvel. If you make good movies, you're going to be on our wall.
Yeah, good.
That's all I have to say. Good movies, doesn't matter who makes it, we're happy, right, Scotty?
Good movies equal a lot of money.
That's it. Success. That's dollar signs,
Anyways,
okay, Scotty.
So how to fix it.
Okay.
There's many ways to do it, but we're going to do one.
Okay.
Because we have Aquaman coming out later on this year, we kind of got to leave that as is.
Okay, so we're basically, Scotty, keeping the, whatever we've been given intact. Yeah. We're going from there on, or what are we doing?
So what I suggest they do is do the Flashpoint movie.
Okay.
But that Flashpoint movie will change... not the actors, but change the narrative of what they're gonna do.
The direction?
Because I thought they were gonna do Darkseid. They were gonna do Darkseid like how they were leading up with Thanos. I would say, do Flashpoint.
Okay.
I understand Ben Affleck doesn't want to do it. I don't know what the hell's going on with him.
Okay.
So when they do that whole new Flashpoint story, whatever. They get
a new Batman.
New Batman. Like this, people won't get confused.
Okay. Oh, there's Batman now. That's who our Batman is.
If you want to bring Jake Gyllenhaal as Batman, I'm fine with that, I guess.
No.
He's gonna put his
no.
And then, following the Flashpoint, do Man of Steel, do the second one.
Okay.
Then do the standalone Batman, which would make more sense.
Yeah, I will.
And then do the Wonder Woman too, but I guess they're in production right now for the second Wonder Woman.
Right? Before all this. That's the thing.
Then I would have done the Wonder Woman, and then I would have done, I guess, do an Aquaman sequel or do a Cyborg sequel to lead up to the big guy.
Yeah, like how Marvel did with the whole Avengers, right? Yeah. And all this stuff.
They started with Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America.
So it built up leading to something, not like how they did it with this rush job. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, man. That's what messed them up.
It's like, do the individual characters like this. We have
exactly.
We have more of a connection. So like Man of Steel 2, you want to introduce Brainiac, do that, because think about it, the whole Justice League, out of everybody, the 6 members, who can take on Brainiac? Maybe Wonder Woman and Superman.
That's it.
Batman will just get his hand
given to him.
I don't know. Aquaman, I don't know. He just has his pitchfork
with water. He's gonna make it rain. I don't know, Scotty.
We're gonna drain Brainiac, even though he can breathe underwater too.
So you would use Flashpoint to kind of like unofficially restart, but kind of introduce the new Batman and whatever other characters are gonna follow in that direction.
Yeah.
So what Justice League should have been, you're making Flashpoint now as a new center point, your focal point. This was kind of like the pre-origin of the DC universe, and this is kind of like pushing it forward.
So from Flashpoint, after the Flashpoint movie, it will be called like their comics, DC Rebirth.
Okay, so that's what you would kind of implement that way. Cool.
How would you do it?
Scotty, honestly, Flashpoint, to do it that way, it's kind of, I don't know, I'm going to call it cheating. I wouldn't do it because you're just going to confuse people more, right?
Not really.
Just because of what we know exists prior. Just don't forget, we have, that's what I was telling you off camera too. I go, the problem that DC made is after Man of Steel 2, well, what should have been the second movie, Scotty?
Should have been Batman, no?
If not Batman, Wonder Woman. Okay, that would have been a nice 1-2 punch. Then do Aquaman, Flash, or whatever. You can do their individual stories, how Marvel kind of did it, right? Mm-hmm. That's the way to do it. Why in God's Green Earth did they do Batman versus Superman second movie in or third? Second was the dumbest thing. They should have did it how the Avengers are doing now with Thanos coming along. Batman, that we were talking about, Batman versus Superman should have happened and him dying right about now in the DCEU. Right? It would have more impact. Oh my God, Superman's dead. Now he's dead. Now he's coming back. And then you make Justice League. Very rushed. We don't even know anything about Cyborg and all these characters. Like you said, character building. You got to care about the people who you're trying to follow, right? Because if you had at least 4 or 5 single movies before Justice League came out, winning formula.
Look at Thor. Everyone poked fun at Thor.
There you go. I was laughing at Thor.
Yeah. Everyone
Who the hell's Thor?
Everyone made fun of Captain America.
Exactly.
Look, now they're the most beloved characters in the Marvel universe.
There you go. You get your origin stories or whatever you want to call the first feel-good movies of every character, just so you can get them introduced.
Yeah.
You throw them in something seriously. Now they can have their own little adventures, and you throw them in one, like we were saying, one big event. Deal with it. Then do their second round of movies, Scotty. That's how you fix them, like you were going after, but you're using Flashpoint instead. Do all your second round. Then you have your Batman versus Superman death conflict, and you can introduce your Batman in your second wave, maybe if you want to. You can have whatever beef there's going on there. Then you do your Justice League 2 when Superman's dead, and you have to bring him back. That's how you do it. I think they were just jumping the gun. They were trying to play catch up to Marvel, which was 15 or 16 movies in. You can't do it with just 1 or 2 movies and expect people to kind of love what the hell to do it, right?
I can tell you.
I wouldn't reboot it though. Like if you're gonna tell me reboot it or continue it, I'd just say continue the damn thing and just let the pieces follow and just make better movies so that eventually you say this is where we started off with, and this is where we're taking off, and you use your Flashpoint as a thing, maybe a catalyst to stir the pot.
If Batman v Superman wasn't a failure, everything would have been fine.
Yeah, I know, but to me it was like too early. Yeah. Again, you did too much.
But also,
you introduced Batman to Superman, and then you threw the death of Superman in there too.
Yeah.
That's a little too... It's almost like what they did with Spider-Man 3. Well, with Tobey Maguire. Leave it as Sandman. Finish the Green Goblin, Harry Osborn little whatever the crap. Don't introduce Venom until near the end. What we're talking about. What would you tell how they should have introduced Venom?
So when Venom got his symbiote costume at the church, and when it zoomed into his mouth, stop the movie there.
Exactly. Have him leap at the screen, and that was the end of Spider-Man 3, and then you can have Venom in a 4th one. Instead of, let's put them together, put Topher Grace, another joke, to put him as Venom.
Oh,
come on.
That role hurt his career.
You know, like, that's when studios get involved, Scott, and that's what happened. The higher-ups at DC don't know shit about comics.
You know what?
Unfortunately.
It's not DC.
And that's what it is.
It's not DC, it's Warner Brothers.
Yeah, it's the execs at Warner Brothers. That's what I mean. Like, you got guys who are in charge of stuff that they don't know what they're doing. So it's like someone telling you, Scotty, this is how you're supposed to do your job, and they have no clue of how to do your job.
Why do you think The Flash has, gone through, 10 directors already?
That's what I'm saying. Just look at DC. DC has so much success on TV. Why are all their shows phenomenal on TV? Because they don't put their nose into it. They did the same winning formula with the movies. We'll be good, Scotty.
Well, the only way I see it is fixing it with Flashpoint at this point.
And you know what, too, Scotty? In Justice League, why the hell did they introduce Cyborg? Cyborg, I would put Green Lantern, for God's sake.
Cyborg was...
That's who I would put.
Cyborg I see as a Teen Titan, not a Justice League.
That's what I'm saying. And, okay, I understand this whole Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern, bomb move. But you know what? That's the best way to erase that stink, is to put a new Green Lantern there. Or introduce him at the end of Justice League. Damn, there's Green Lantern here. Where are we going from now, right? I don't know. They just didn't do a lot of things right. The team was bad. I don't know. Like Ben Affleck, if you knew he didn't want to be Batman or whatever, and not only that, I don't blame Ben Affleck at all, because when you're told you're going to do your own standalone Batman film and then you take that away from you, that'll piss me off. I'm sorry. I don't want to be Batman no more. I came here having an idea I'm going to write my own Batman script, which I bet you would have been kicked butt if you got the chance to do his own Batman movie.
Yeah.
Things will be fine, but now because there's uncertainty, he's not going to do it. And then you got a standalone movies coming out by DC, and then you got what's that new one? The New Gods or something now, that lady who did, what's that movie, Scotty, with Oprah? I can't remember. A Wrinkle in Time. That director is going to do the New Gods now. Now we don't know if it's going to be connected or not. You're jumping the gun, DC. Slow down. Warner Brothers, come on. Let the directors do their job. I hope Aquaman kills it, because if Aquaman kills it in December, the stench of Justice League and stuff should be behind, because right after that is what? Wonder Woman 2? And then just keep on going with those kind of directors, and that's it. Problem solved with the DCU. That's my opinion. And then you could do your Flashpoint. You don't even have to do Flashpoint for Flash and you have to reset everything. Just keep it going. Just do a Flash story. How did he become the Flash? Or what happened to his father? Or, whatever. Introduce a new villain through him. I don't care. Something like that, Anyways, King's talked enough, Scotty. You tell me now. Right? Did I say it good? Well?
You said everything I was going to say.
But I like your idea of how to fix it. But yeah, the way to reboot it is not to erase everything you have in the past. Because you're going to be losing Miss Wonder Woman, Momoa. I don't care what people say, he's good or he's not, whatever. He's decent for what this universe was. Batman, yeah, cast a new Batman and don't do no Jake Gyllenhaal bull crap and that separate movie, whatever, and you had Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. Come on, man. Like, are you serious? Scotty, what did I always say? Just bring back Christian Bale as Batman, problem solved. The King is happy. You bring him back, and you give Nolan a little extra money. Nolan, we want you to bring Batman back, do a fourth one, and guess what, Scotty? All of a sudden, you can include the whole Dark Knight thing, a part of the Batman as the DCU.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
Man of Steel, those movies now are included. You have Christian Bale that everybody thought he was a good Bruce Wayne and Batman. He has a reason now to come back. If you're going to do it after Flashpoint, that's his entry point. Holy shit, there's, what do you call it? Christian Bale as Batman in this universe. And then he ends up staying there, and that's where it takes place, and you can pick up the whole thing. DCU problem solved. You don't even need bandages or stitches, Scotty. You're done. That's my opinion. I don't know, guys. Let us know. Do you agree with the King and Scotty V? How would you fix the DCU? You got any ideas? Leave in the comment section. Keep it clean. And no hate. The King doesn't want to get mad. He has enough hate for his own show later on this month. So you can tune into that. And I would love you guys to open your mouth during that show. But anyways, thanks for your support. Scotty, I'm done. End the show, buddy. The King has to go do some other stuff.
Are you actually done?
Yes, I got to go do, I got to watch Justice League again on Blu-ray. Just so I can see how bad this movie really is. Anyways, go ahead, Scotty. The rant's done. The King is done. You can see I'm feeling better because my root canal is...
I thought you liked Justice League.
I do. I'm just going to watch it. I want to see how bad it is. I'm being sarcastic a little bit, because
okay, I didn't
people,
pick up
this sucks, that sucks, this movie sucks.
I didn't pick up your sarcasm there, but okay.
Okay, Scotty.
Anyways, if you guys like this, oh my god, I was going to say trailer
episode of the Civil
I was going to say
Canadians.
Trailer Reaction. If you like this episode of the
We
Civil
did one
Canadians,
of those too, Deadpool 2. Go check that out too.
If you like this episode, hit like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Anything else you want to add?
That's it, Scott. And you know what? YouTube land, all our fans, thanks for your support. And you know what? The King says, have a good day. Be your own boss.
Yeah, be good.